Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I decided, instead of starting in the menu for this episode, we'll just start already loaded. We don't need to show these slight load screens.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
So we stopped. We were investigating this area. I don't see anything more in The Witcher, some kind of animal that way, but I don't feel like I need to just chase after every noise. Just walk down this hill to this area.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Am I gonna have to fight another raid? Interesting. So I have a new ability. Can we return to these place of powers and re-get these extra abilities that are slowly going away? Is my question. Because we found a place of power over here, way over here. The first time you draw any place of power, you receive one ability point to gain a temporary bonus. So once the bonus is gone, apparently you can come back and get it. Where does this road lead? I have to question that myself. We're going this way. I want to know where this road leads. Roads don't just stop in the middle of nowhere. This might be some kind of border.
I'm too old for treks that long.
You've reached the world's end, turn back. Interesting. So apparently I can fast travel from the world's end. So apparently in this game roads do just end. Look at that.
Your skin
Alright.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Nope, I want my sword out. And then I start. There we go.
You'll never learn.
Well, that didn't work. These guys were weaker than the other camp. You can hit Y to loot all, but it's actually easier to wander around here and just... There you go. I'll burn down your camp with a terrible fire hazard. But yeah, it's easier just to wander around tapping A and picking up everything. And really the only reason why you wouldn't want to take all is that you start becoming so burdened by everything you do have. Did the guy disappear? Or what? There's supposed to be some guy that I'm supposed to be able to loot right while I'm standing. Okay. There's loot. bags under here. So that's the Igni sign. And the only guy I see is this guy, which I thought I already looted him. Yep. So, do I have reason to fast travel to this point? Do I have reason to fast travel to this point? This is where we're going, and I think we'll just walk. Not seeing a lot of flowers. So we're looking for buckthorn, technically. There's a something to collect. I shouldn't bother with them. I'm gonna just stick with the if it's in my way, my direct path, I will try and pick it up. But if it's not, boy, that was some weird sliding. I'm not gonna bother with it. And as we walk through this forest, there's either a lot of stuff that is not unlocked yet, or they have really got all the pickup items right next to the pass. Because this doesn't really feel very lush with anything to get. Like right now that we're next to a road, there's an ingredient. So we should just stay on the roads. I mean, just look. Look at the amount of ingredients all of a sudden I start seeing as we are just off the road.
Gotta love the bread today.
I imagine these things are not worth really picking up that much. And they seem to have grown back. Here we go. He's got a job for us. Let's talk to him. Finally, a normal person with some simple job for us.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. Bang dents out to plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Well, either I can take the quest or I can say good luck rebuilding, farewell. Yep, a totally normal guy with a job.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Horson. I remember they used that phrase a lot in Witcher 2. Ooh, a grinding wheel. Enhancing weapons. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance weapons, doing so grants you a bonus in damage. So 15 minutes of increased things. That's cool. Got no problem with that. Is it really a cuss word, Horson?
You're
I
chewing.
mean,
What's wrong with home?
can you really make that argument? Now, I assume gathering ingredients does not count as looting. So I'm not technically thieving the people. It was that kid that did it. He started the fire. He was playing with matches. So I'm wandering around. Now I see a footstep. Here we go.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Let's see. Where did he go? So the Witcher senses actually do help on collecting items. And then I guess this is evidence here.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
And even after you've taken off your Witcher senses, you can start. You can still have it highlighted. It's still highlighted for you. I don't know if that's a can, it just is. Alright. Keep following this. Let's just speed this up a little bit. How is it that we've in 3 missions ended up doing the exact same thing? Alright.
My Rydo laser.
We'll take this. That's salvage, right? That's not stealing. Not even in the thing. Oh look, a goose. So we're trying to see where this path would have continued. There's some evidence.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
So now I'm seeing these orange ones.
I think those plums will be.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
So where did he come out? Do I need to go back the other direction? Do I need to talk to the
What do you want?
My Rydo
Talk to
laser.
these guys. See if they saw anything.
Yeah? You are an hard
Lordling.
fee.
Do I really have to walk backwards the other direction? To see where he came from? Did I miss something? Some clue?
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
orchard. It's like these trees.
Looking for trouble?
So, I think we're doing the right thing. It's just, I've hit this dead end. Well, it seems like he went down this too. So if he went this way, let's just keep walking straight this way. And just assume he took a direct path. Why he would take a direct path? Hey look, we can even swim. I don't know. I have no idea why he would decide to just walk directly. We can kill time all we want, but let's see.
Stay away from me and my family.
Not seeing any footprints anywhere near this. Water slows you down too.
Talk to the commander.
Alright, we'll talk to the commander.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
What do you want, wanderer?
Okay.
Is it that guy fishing over there? Like, none of these guys saw these guys. Nope. I may have to abandon this quest. I mean,
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
so I don't see anything. Is there a spell I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be meditating? Am I supposed to be doing some kind of trickery? Axie? Just not getting it. Let's see. Could meditate. I don't have any more character abilities, I don't believe. So I have Igni, and when I have the sword draw and I press Y, it does that, and B jumps and A holds. So what the spell is, at least. What are the other ones I have? A magic trap, protective shield, influences minds, or telekinetic blast. Nothing there. And
Could ye deliver us from evil?
Axie.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Alright. Proof I am not a good hunter of men. I'm just gonna walk around this whole section. Think it's this way? I mean, it could be any way. This is the problem. This quest has taken too long, and nothing short of a miracle is gonna save us from this. Let's go ahead and find our map and decide our next point. I mean, he gets off here. There's a shopkeeper there. We want to go get some of that stuff over there. Point of interest over here, point of interest over here. I said we weren't really going to go that direction. So, here we go. Let's progress the storyline. We'll just run with our Witcher senses going, just in case we can find the trail. But if it is way this far out, I have no idea how we're gonna find it. I think we're probably gonna have to question some people in the like the inn. Maybe from there we could get some information. Or we could look for somebody with their boots off. And just blame the first person that has no boots on. That's how justice works, right? Swimming. Well, how do you dive? Dive is to hold X. Okay, this is cool. I can't really breathe, but diagram exploding bolt. There, we got some of that. And do we really want to? Let's see. And how do we go up? Surface with B.
I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
So there's some kind of creatures down here that are, I mean, I see them. Grab a couple blackthorn. Oh well. The good news is, I think I've figured out how to continue that quest. It's Let's make sure I'm pointing it the right direction and we'll go back that way. Swim! Swim like you've never swam before. This peasant without... No, he's wearing shoes. He's not the guilty one. It was the shoeless man.
What's wrong with you?
So, watch, we'll probably dive down here and find that the guy drowned. There's some kind of red. Shoes.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush. Tracks lead back to the village.
How come I couldn't see any of that before? It's right next to each other.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Got a lump of bread today.
Here's the shopkeeper. Let's talk
We meet
to him.
again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
See, you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Yes, let's get some deals.
Let me have a look at your stock.
So, we can use left trigger to compare. And almost certainly I can buy, let's see, well this is our stuff. I want to see what he's selling. Amateur's weapon repair kit. 15% of a durability restored. Well, maybe I don't need that right now. Be my guess. Cotton twine. Mandrake cordial. Craft gears. Water. Dwarven spirit. Alcust. An empty bottle used in alchemy. I don't think I have any empty bottles. I'll buy those. And I don't have enough. Go back to the shop. Let's see. Let's see. The equipped is the Witcher steel sword. This is actually, I believe, better. But only slightly. And mine has armor piercing. But it is slotted. So that might be interesting. Let's go ahead and sell this. This one can be sold. This one probably gonna be sold. This one probably gonna be sold. These are the same thing, so I'll sell one. We'll sell this. And we'll sell this. We have right now we'll sell our old trousers. Do we want to sell anything we have? Elsewise. No, I don't think it would make a lot of sense. We can sell some junk. However, let's see. Sell that junk. Sell that junk. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. And sell that. There we go. And we can't sell currency, oddly enough. We could buy back stuff if we wanted to. Well, that got us 126
Take care.
crowns, I believe.
Damn deer have stripped the bark off my trees again.
Let's continue with our arsonist search. It's him. He did it. The one with the feathers.
Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master.
Looking for trouble.
Yes, yes. This boy.
Is this the inn we're going back in, or is this a straw maker?
Harvest is a
Interesting.
long way off yet.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Should we talk to him?
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Interesting. So I could betray my word and possibly get more money. No, I'm an honorable man.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
That's gonna work quite well.
I gotta
That's nice.
apologize. Gotta go. Apologize.
Is the dwarf gonna let him off with an apology or end up killing him? It's a pretty cruel world. Would not be surprised.
Looking for trouble.
Are we supposed to go this way? Is Vesemir here? No, that's another quest. We'll come back and talk to Vesemir.
Freak.
Where is
May
the
the sun
forge?
shine upon you.
Where is it? Is it over here? Yep.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No!
Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing. I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh punishment.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
20 crowns is what I got. Let's see. What can you craft for me?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Let's see. Warrior's leather jacket. That's... On the left screen is a list of crafting diagrams you possess. Scroll up and down to select a category or diagram. On the right is the screen a detailed description of the currently selected item. Crafting in the center of the screen, it shows the components needed to create the item. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay for their services. If you have enough coin, plus A to craft. You'll need to find a craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc. for the type of item you wish to craft, and with enough skill level to craft an item of its quality. Some items can be dismantled in order to obtain your new crafting components. To dismantle an item, go to the craftsman and use the dismantle panel. Man, I just got rid of all the junk I could have dismantled. So, let's see. A dark ore ingot I don't think I can craft any of those. Does making an ingot save space? Diagram. Let's see. Do I have anything? Refined silver ore. So we're gonna probably refine things. Just buying thread to make string. Hey, I could make thread. So what does it take? Just cotton. I do have cotton. So for one price I can make this. And we'll make 2 of those. And then we'll make a string. And yay. I suppose. I don't know if that was really worth it or what. And then I have some junk I can craft, which I assume I would dismantle. Oh, I do need actually 2 wire and cured leather and leather scraps. And this would give us 30 armor, which probably be good. And then change pages we can repair. Right now we could repair things. The Witcher's Silver Sword is at 87% durability, 13 would repair it. The Valen Long Sword is something I don't have equipped, and the Steel Sword is at probably does need to be repaired. Let's repair that. Yep. And then we could repair some of our armor, but I don't feel the need to. Apparently we can remove upgrades and we could dismantle things. Dismantle items. This panel lets you dismantle unwanted items to receive some components. Okay. Items are shown here, here, here. I think I've got this. So I have some nails, I have the repairs kit, I have Yennefer's letter, which I guess I could dismantle. Some linen I could dismantle in the thread. This would give me leather scraps and a haft. Why not? Dismantle that. Items removed. Now a haft would give me some hardened timber. Why not? Let's keep going down this way, this path. And some hardened timber would give me timber and resin. I have no idea what I'm doing. And resin would give me ashes. And resin will give me sap. Meat would give me raw meat. Interesting. Crafting. At some point I thought I had leather scraps, but maybe I didn't. See a shop. So your inventory is here on the left, and you have to come over here on the right first. Lead, some more diagrams. I think we need to pick up diagrams. I think buying them is probably a sucker's game. All kinds of dust and plates. Let's see. If he has wire, do I have enough here? We'll buy that. We'll buy that. He has some other stuff we could also have bought. What's this? Saddlebags allow you to carry more weight. That probably is going to be helpful for 186 crowns. We need to come back and think about that in the future. Let's see. So now all I need is one cured leather. And it costs 63. That's a shame. So we saw his wares. We'll say.
Show me what you got.
See that? Yep. Farewell.
So long.
Alright. Inventory. Steel swords can only replace steel swords. This is a better deal. This is slightly better deal, but only by a little. Now I wouldn't want to just get rid of the Witcher stuff immediately. Can I make anything with alchemy? So why is it giving me all these tutorials now? Almost could make that one. We're looking for swallow. We need drown of brains though. We could make white honey as a potion. Let's see. Clears toxicity and cancels all active potions effects. Not a very useful thing. Ah. So we accidentally got somebody killed. It is the way of the world. So I'm just gonna take all these when we get up there. I'm not going to bother to read them because reading is not my best idea. Let's see, it says suggested level 3 on this quest. We are at level 2. We'll probably be at level 3. But I wanted to, let's see. Herbalist. We might need to just make a path over here and check out some of these locations.
Who taught you that kings do the fighting?
Because I don't think we're ready to fight the Griffin. Griffith. Or is it a Griffin? I don't even remember. I think it's Griffith. Can we do anything with the cat? Nope. Still can't do anything with the cat.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
So, they were just talking about the ending of The Witcher 2. So now we know the timeline. It's been half a year since The Witcher 2. Good. Now I understand.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
I got some information about the Griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm not
Later,
ready.
Vesemir.
I am not ready. I cannot justify in my mind going for that. We are not at the level that the game recommends. We have not obviously done enough tomfoolery. Look, it's a pig. Let's run this way. So these kids are bandits. Yeah, they're just... Oh, drovers. No. Well, that's one way. Monster claws. Oh, I don't think I can loot them because they're in the water. Well, that stinks. So I can use Igni here. And let's see if that works. that was not too bad. Maybe we've gotten stronger. Looks like it's about to rain. What is this, a monster? Come on. There we go. Oh, so this was an abandoned area. I don't know if it's worth it. There, I knocked my mouse over. I don't know if it's worth it though, for them to bother to put that little animation of people walking in.
Watch where you walk.
Apparently I just took something from... I'm just looting
Kings
this.
do the fighting.
What?
He's an herbalist. Let's see what he's offering.
Got anything interesting?
Do you have any drowner brains? No, he doesn't. Manuscripts and torn out pages and...
Farewell.
Let's see. See, when you tap A as you're walking, it kind of makes you slide. Right. World map. This was the guarded treasure. I suppose we got it. Some of the button placements are a little odd, I think, for the controller. Just how you can't hit B to get out of a conversation. It seems like that would be obvious. But it's a place of power.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Let's eat and get our vitality back. So we've got a bear. We have no ability really to... Let's see. Do we want to try and use Axie on it? And the bear is using the... Oh, God. This was really dumb. Let's ignite and then let's see. Come on. It's on fire. It's not burning very much though. About to die. Raw meat, bear fight, bear hide. Oh. Place of power. We We have one ability point. So if I come over to the character, I have 2 points available, but I could upgrade ability. Let's see. Delusion can be upgraded twice. I might as well do it. And yep, I couldn't upgrade Survival Instinct any. So yeah, that works. Now I have a very powerful Jordan sign, I believe. And that was a bear. Not as intense as I could have thought. So I need to ask myself, when am I gonna call this episode? I don't think we're gonna progress the story anymore today. So let's do some more of these things. It doesn't seem like this game has any kind of like autosave after a certain time, which is a little strange. Something's down here. Smuggler's cache. So I'm on the wrong side, I think. And so that's a little strange, and I think probably a bad move on their part. I think this game should probably autosave. Let me up! I see clear ledges. I see ledges animated like ledges. And I'm still not making my way up. I'm holding B, is that not how you grab a ledge? This is getting ridiculous. I have to wander quite far from the bridge because I was on the wrong side of the bridge. Just to get to the smuggler's cache. Where we can loot from the smugglers. Transitioning from walking in the water to swimming. Wish it was a bit smoother. I'm getting nitpicky, I will agree, but it's slow to walk in the water right now. Let's see. It's slow to walk in the water, it's slow to swim in the water. And this game is at least somewhat suggesting that we should... I'd see it worked perfectly that time. The animation is... those edges are a little weird. I have to say too. They seem way too sharp. Alright. Do I want to go here? Or... let's see. Let's go. We're just gonna see what there is to see. It's probably a good time to alright.
Flail your skin.
A bandit camp. Oh, that was brutal. having much luck. So I'll just set them on fire. Oh, this is the deserter. I think. That we had that quest for. I think. Or it's just random people are called deserters every now and then. So there's nothing about this leather, there's nothing about the fire or anything. Those are all pointless decorations. So did I get one of those bulletin board quests done? Eat some food. Eating wolf's liver. Yum yum yum. So we kill wolves every now and then, we get their livers. By eating their livers, we are, assumedly, that's a positive trade going on there. Assumedly, I'm not, for every wolf I kill, I'm not having to eat more than one wolf liver. And I believe that's true. Alright. A bit of a climbing puzzle. Hey look, I could jump. Bandit.
Rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Those axe guys are giving me trouble. They're deflecting. Oh, no, that is exactly what you don't want to do. It does seem to have like a, if you get 3 strikes in a row timed correctly, you will just do a finisher on them. Which I remember when they introduced that in Assassin's Creed 2, and although it was very rough and not anywhere as smooth as this seems to be, it was kind of a welcome addition. Let's see. Loot as much as we can. They're bandits, they deserve it. Serpentine Steel Sword. New quest, Scavenger Hunt, Viper School Gear. Ooh. We need to go check our quests. Let's see. So, secondary quests. Missing in action. White Orchid. Precious Cargo. On Deathbed. Brew a Swallow Potion. Collect them all multiple locations. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. Okay. And then Witcher contracts. Contract Devil by the Well. And completed. Let's see, we've only completed 2 apparently, unless these secondary ones don't work. On this bed, brew a dose of Swallow Potion. So that is an actual quest that we are actually going to do. I think we'll do this and then go to this and this, and then let's call it an episode. And then next episode we'll work our way around these areas for more of these quests. Basically we're gonna try to, I suppose, clear out the entire map. But I didn't see a quest there that said serpentine armor. Where was that? Yeah, I don't see a quest here that says serpentine armor. So I don't know why it popped up something that said that when it doesn't seem to be the case. How can we get down without dying? Is the question now. Oh boy. If I fall and die, that would be really bad. It's the ropes right there, that's how they got up. Nice little roll. And then I'm seeing these little red things. I don't know what those were. Falling to my death is something I am gonna make an effort to not do.
We'll look for Bastion later once it's safe.
Oh, why are they all screaming? I think there's some drowners down there. Yep. That explains why they're screaming. Man, that nearly killed me. That little fall. That is ridiculous. There's some more drowners this way. Ham sandwich. Next food up. To die. I'm about to die. Why is it all fuzzy? I think I just drank some alcohol. Yeah, I believe I am drinking alcohol now to get my spirits back. Yep. So I'm basically out of food at this point. I've been pushing up on the D-pad. I have water, which is giving me some vitality, but not a lot. Let's see. Seems to be a pretty effective way to deal with them. See, will I get any meat from these guys? I'm not even being able to get a little bit from loot. Drowner brains, drowner brains. Good. We finally got the drowner brains. So, to the map we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. It might be quicker. Can we fast travel here? You must be at a fast travel signpost to fast travel. Okay, that's what I figured. It seemed a little strange that the game was going to allow us to fast travel anywhere from any point, and then also say, by the way,
Go!
you can do it from signposts. In theory, we do get some small amount of vitality, or at least there's an ability to get a small amount of vitality during the day when you're not in battle. Let's see, loot this guy, why not? So the question, is the swallow a good idea for the victim? I like to subscribe to the theory that you should always take action if the option of not taking action is guaranteed to do more damage. Get some food. Food is what I'm looking for. That's my last water. Now I have some wolf's liver. So why do I have wolf's liver now in the down position of the D-pad, but the up position of the D-pad did not refill? It has been. Let's look at our inventory. We are we're almost completely full at this point. Let's see. Compare. This is a better blade by all things. Let's equip it. It's time to get rid of the Witcher's blade. Yep, we weren't gonna, I guess, get to keep it for long, were we? We've got so many swords. They're putting a little gold star next to everything, to the new things. That's helpful. Repair tool. 6 armor versus 1 armor? Definitely. 29 armor versus 15 armor? Sure. Small blackjack. I even have a lesser glyph of Igni. Place in an empty socket to equipment to improve its traits. 2% Igni. I mean, I could do that. Intensity. Let's do it. We'll put it in there, and we'll This one, I think, has a socket. So why can't I put it in? Which has a matching and currently unused socket. Okay. I still have no ranged weapon. Or if I do have a ranged weapon, nope, I have no ranged weapons. We have angrily scrawled notes, Yennefer's letter, brother missing. We only kept the papers we took off the wall that were actual quests. All the others, I guess, are just source things. We have an interrogation report, which is some quest item. And we have some stuff that we could deconstruct or sell. So let's go to alchemy. We can make scroll now. We can also make some other things. Swallow, that's what I meant to make. We crafted it. Let's see what else we can craft. Let's see, blinds opponents within its explosion radius. Bombs. Definitely want that. And white honey. Well, might as well craft it. Maybe that's giving us some experience for our alchemy. Apparently, Cerealia is not going to be that important yet in the story. We haven't progressed very far in this story though. Let's see, next location and last location for this episode. Maybe it'll be a bear. Is there a way down, or am I gonna doom myself to another fall? I mean, really, I do not want to fall. It seems Witchers have very weak knees, even though they have all these other special superhuman abilities. Falls are not one thing they're immune to. Okay. I see ghoul. And some other ghouls. And some other ghouls. Don't seem too bad.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Destroy a monster's nest, you need a grape shot, sandum, or dancing star bomb. Okay. Find all these little bodies I can loot. That wasn't too bad. A ghoul's nest. So, That's what was there, was a ghoul's nest. Next time we're gonna go here. Might as well just walk through it. And we're gonna work on some more quests. We've pretty much cleared out all the places of undiscovered locations. Except for this section. So we're gonna just work our way down this way and see if we can get most of these done. We kind of know that there's a drowner here, and we'll try and defeat it. But that's it for this episode. Important, save that game. Save that game. Because it is definitely going to not do it for you. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Witcher 3 is going to be a lot like this. It's not all going to be story. It's not going to be a race for me to get to the end, because that won't work. It won't work for me. I'm not a good enough player that I could just run from storyline to storyline and think I could beat the bosses. And I know myself well enough to realize that. Anyways, we're at the end of the episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to follow or friend me on practically any social media sites, all those links are down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.